Do you have a manuscript or a book you'd like to get published? If you've been trying for some time, you may already know how difficult it can be or just how long it can take to get a response.
Most of the time, commercial publishing houses won't look at your work unless you're represented by an agent. And even with an agent, you're likely to hear something like, "This isn't the kind of book we're looking for," or "We're not taking on any new authors at this time."
And after working long and hard on your manuscript, it can be hard not to take rejection personally. But traditional publishing companies receive tens of thousands of manuscripts every year, and only a small fraction of them are ever considered for publication. With these odds, most authors would never see their work in print.
But fortunately, there's another way to get published. A way without odds, without rejection letters, and without the wait. Following in the footsteps of the film and music industries, independent book publishing is now the fastest growing way for authors to get their books to market.
At Author Solutions, we've helped over 85,000 authors publish 120,000 books in every imaginable genre, from fiction and poetry to personal memoirs, children's stories, and more. We offer affordable, assisted self-publishing to any author who has a book to share or a story to tell.
No matter what your publishing goals may be, we have a family of publishing companies and a wide variety of editorial, design, and promotional services to help you get your book into the hands of readers. But you don't have to take our word for it. Meet Bernice and Andy Tate, a retired couple living in Bluffton, South Carolina. When Bernice and Andy decided to start writing and illustrating children's books, they chose AuthorHouse, part of the Author Solutions family, as their publisher. With AuthorHouse's help, they've turned publishing into a second career.
We've published 4 juvenile books, and we have created a project called Storybooks for Kids, which is the umbrella under which we bring all of our books.
Well, we have the Wormless, which deals with diversity, basically, and we have What the Elephant Forgot, and that's about bullying. And then we have How the Dalmatian Got Its Spots, which deals with consequences, like if you play with matches, you might burn yourself. We're going to change up a little bit with Fun Spell. It's going to be a little bit about magic.
We never published before. We are a retired couple, of course, but we started 18 months ago with no experience. And would you believe, 4 books were all over the web. We were on the cover of 2 magazines. How many newspaper articles?
Several.
The Indiana Press, Business Press picked us up.
Press has been very good.
They've been very generous, and a local regional magazine down in Hilton Head, South Carolina, put us on the cover of 2 magazines during the same month. You can go to the AuthorHouse website and they will tell you everything you need to know and a whole bunch of stuff you didn't know you need to know. That's what we found
Even
out.
I can get through it, and I'm not so computer savvy.
We learned a lot about the business.
And the other thing that worked for us, we got a personal rep in the beginning, and she was very, very good. She was always there, either by phone or email.
We have the freedom to try all kinds of experiments, and you couldn't do this with the mainstream houses for sure. You lose control of your content right away, and that's one of the reasons why we like independent publishing. We control and own our content, and it gives us leverage, right, in case we want to do things, right? And there's a funny thing that's happened to us. We're not really experts in multiculturalism or diversity or anything like that, but we're getting calls from schools, universities, and we're doing all these little book fairs and panel discussions and things like that. We're doing television and radio and Atlanta and places like we're experts. When we say we're not experts, they say, well, come on anyway and talk about what you do. We do crazy things like when we promote our books. Like, for example, we had a project in our neighborhood when the credit card companies send you all those envelopes to send the return envelopes. We would stuff the return envelopes with all of our brochures and cards and send it back to the credit card people.
That's part of our marketing strategy.
That's part of our marketing strategy. And we actually got 2 sales from some mailroom clerks at some credit card company in Utah or something. It was very interesting. And we do things like we leave our brochures in the back of the airline pockets on the books and we travel.
Did that today, actually.
We did it today, flying in and out. We always do that. We have brochures. We're always doing stuff like that.
As you can see, Andy and Bernice have a lot of stories to tell, and they're not waiting to tell them. While other authors are shopping for agents and bracing for another rejection letter, the Tates are already holding book signings and planning their next book.
The Tates have taken publishing into their own hands, and they're not alone. Thousands of other authors are discovering self-publishing, making it the fastest growing segment in the publishing industry. We'd like to help you take advantage of the same opportunity.
Each publishing company in the Author Solutions family offers a variety of publishing packages to fit any author's needs. All packages include custom cover and interior design, ongoing author support, and assignment of an ISBN, or International Standard Book Number. The ISBN is your book's unique catalog number that makes it possible for retailers to find and order your title. Your book will be available for order at most bookstores and for sale at today's most popular online retailers, including Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. Once your book is released, you'll receive quarterly royalty payments for your book sales. And if you're wondering who owns the content of your book, you do, which means you're free to pursue other publishing options at any time.
Our most basic publishing packages start at just $500. But other packages are available that include additional services to help you polish your material or promote your book. Many of these services can also be purchased a la carte, whether it's pre-production services like copy editing or custom illustration, or marketing services such as author websites and video book trailers. With a publishing package and a few additional services to fit their needs, our authors spend an average total of $1,000 to $1,500 to publish their books.
If you're ready to get started, the first step is simply to pick up the phone and give us a call. This will give us a chance to talk with you about your manuscript and your publishing goals.
After the phone call, we'll notify the publisher best suited for your needs and arrange for one of their consultants to contact you. Your consultant will then help you finalize your decisions on a publishing package and any additional services you may need.
If you act now, you can also take advantage of our special offer. We'll add a free expedited service upgrade to your publishing package. With expedited service, your book could be available for sale just 1 to 2 months after you submit your manuscript. So don't let this chance for a free upgrade pass you by.
If you've got a story to tell, there's never been a better time to get published. Maybe it's a work of fiction you always thought might have bestseller potential, or maybe it's something you've written just for family and friends. No matter what your writing interests are, we can help you get your voice in print.
So don't let your manuscript sit in a drawer any longer, and don't let another rejection letter get you down. Contact Author Solutions. Our representatives are standing by to discuss your goals and help you take advantage of our free expedited service offer.
By giving us a call, you'll be taking the first step towards becoming a published author. For many of our authors, this first step leads to a sense of personal accomplishment and pride when they finally see their work in print. Receiving that first finished copy of your book is one of the best parts of self-publishing. Listen to some of our authors talk about how exciting that moment can be.
That was pretty incredible, actually. It was kind of, I got the box, and I'm like, oh, I knew what was in the box, and so then I, rip open the box, and I'm like, yes, there it is, And then that felt real. That felt like, wow, now I've really done it. It was when I got excited when I saw the PDF file of what the book cover is going to look like. That was kind of exciting, but it was nothing compared to actually getting the book in print.
People laugh, but I say the best thing, when I turned that book over and I saw the ISBN number on the back, that was the best. And of course it was, it was great. I have the book cover actually in my den is framed.
It was fantastic on that. The whole idea of seeing something that you yourself have done and put together and your name on the book as the author is quite a feeling.
I have to tell you, I opened it up. I loved how the cover turned out because I was a big part of that cover. And I opened it up, I read through it, and I didn't find any errors or mistakes, and I was thrilled with that because, again, I was part of that process. But I think within the first 5 minutes, I sat down and I had myself a lot of tears because the book really meant so much to me.
For more information, we invite you to explore our website at authorsolutions.com. Our family of publishing companies each have their own websites as well at authorhouse.com, iUniverse.com, exlibris.com, and trafford.com. Feel free to browse publishers or just call the number on your screen to talk with one of our representatives.
We're ready to answer any questions you may have and to help you take the first step toward becoming a published author. Thanks for watching, and keep writing.